your cake, Mrs. Johnson. Hope you enjoy it.
Thank you. Marie sure makes great cake, doesn't she?
Delicious.
Hi, girls. Thanks for holding the fort. Marie, we've got to have your recipe. What recipe? Your cake recipe. Well, my recipe is Duncan Hines. Duncan Hines? A mix? I can't believe it. Tastes so moist. Sure, Duncan Hines is moist as homemade. Look, those crumbs show how moist. Pick them up with your fork. Hey, they cling together. No dry cake does that. It is moist as homemade. That's why my recipe's Duncan Hines.
Yes, moist as homemade Duncan Hines cake mix. And now, another adventure in good eating from Duncan Hines. Look, inside Duncan Hines brownie mix, this exclusive new chocolate flavor packet. For brownies that taste extra chocolatey, extra fudgy, get Duncan Hines brownie mix.
Did you speak to your mother and father yet?
No, I didn't.
Aren't you going to?
Yeah, I suppose so.
The longer you wait, Peggy, the harder it's going to be, you know that.
I just don't know how to go about it. I tried to ask Mom the other night, and I just couldn't. I mean, how do I ask them a thing like that?
Well, I don't think it's going to be easy. I think you just have to come right out and ask them, one or the other of them. You're still pretty upset about it, aren't you?
Wouldn't you be?
Well, of course. Sure I would be. But the point is, you've got to do something about it for your own peace of mind. You can't go on wondering, imagining, and not knowing the score.
What if it turns out to be as bad as it seemed to be?
Well, it probably isn't. So give them a chance to tell you that it isn't.
But what if it is?
Well, I think just then you'll have to face it. But I really don't think you'll feel much worse than you do now. There's something about knowing the truth, no matter how bad it is, it pays off. Look, before Robin told me why she was mad at me, I was very upset, wasn't I? Then she told me the truth. It was a bad truth. I didn't like it, but it kept me from imagining things. If you do that, you won't have to worry anymore.
Yes, you're right. In fact, I'm sure you're right.
So, ask one or the other of them, whichever seems easier.
You mind if I join you two?
Oh, hi, Dad.
Hi, Johnny. How are you, Peggy?
Hello, Dr. Fletcher. I'm fine, thanks.
All's well in the world of the candy slicers?
Oh, boy. You just reminded me. I'm supposed to be reading to old Mrs. Heatherton right now. Will you excuse me?
Oh, sure, but can't you wait a little bit? Sure I'm not driving you away?
Of course not. I just got talking to John, and I forgot my duty.
Oh, shame on you, disrupting the machinery of the hospital like that.
Well, I won't be seeing you again today. I have to leave the hospital early.
Okay. Well, don't forget to do what I told you, right?
No, I won't. Thanks for the talk.
I'll see you tomorrow then.
All right. Bye, Dr. Fletcher.
Goodbye. Well, you've certainly picked yourself one very nice young lady there.
Yeah. I think she's the only girl in the world I'll ever care anything about.
This is a lovely anniversary bracelet. Madam, you'll have to remove the glove.
Must I?
What's the matter?
These hands embarrass me. They've gotten so old looking. Darn hands. Housework's made them old looking. Hi. Who are you? I'm Mary Miles. Here to introduce today's ivory liquid. Helps hands look young again. Kind of like you had a maid. Like me to do your dishes. Better than mine. Only ivory liquid detergent has this special formula. Young hands formula. Creamy white. It's ivory mild. And makes longer-lasting suds, too. Proper hand care and ivory liquid will make your hands look young again. Jim, I love the bracelet.
Aren't you going to leave the gloves on?
Now my hands look young again.
Don't want to cover these.
Ivory liquid helps your hands look young again. Young again.
That's a pretty strong statement for a young man of 18, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. Is it?
Well, maybe no. How are things going for you here at the hospital, Johnny?
Oh, they keep me pretty busy.
Enjoying the work?
Yeah? Yeah, I like it.
Of course, the job of orderly isn't exactly the best job at the hospital, but if you are really interested in what goes on around here, it's a start.
Yeah, I know.
Are you still interested?
In becoming a doctor, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I am.
Good. You know, it's a long road. A lot of study, a lot of work.
I know that.
Doesn't phase you.
Nope.
Good. You know what I'd like to see at the end of the road? I'd like to see you come into the clinic with me as a partner. Would you like that?
Well, how do I know? It is a long time away, Dad.
Yeah, I know. I just sort of want to get started looking forward to it. Anyway, it's just a thought. Bear it in mind.
Yeah, I will.
How are things with your Uncle George, your Aunt Jane?
They're both fine. So's Amy.
Do you like living there?
Yeah, I like it a lot. They're both very nice to me.
Well, of course they are. Please remember where your real home is, though, will you? It's been a mighty empty house since you left.
I'm sorry.
I miss you. We both miss you a lot.
Dad, don't try to tell me Robin misses me.
Well, I think she really does. At least she's beginning to. Look, Johnny, I wouldn't kid you. You know that.
No, I know you wouldn't, but... Can I say something?
Sure. What?
I think maybe you're kidding yourself a little bit. Robin's attitude toward me isn't going to change overnight.
No, you're right. It isn't. Not overnight. But, you know, when you go through a terrible experience, like Robin did, you know, losing the baby, her illness, something like that just shakes up the mind. It hurts it. Sometimes makes it work wrong for a while.
I know.
But what Robin said to you was absolutely wrong. But you've got to make allowances for her because she wasn't herself. Look, the real Robin loved you a lot. When she's herself again, she'll love you again.
Yeah, well, I think it's better if I stay where I am. It's better for Robin, too. Did you just say that she's starting to improve a little?
Yes, I did, but she doesn't have to have you out of the house to improve. Please don't think that.
I'm afraid I do, Dad.
No. Now, look, even if it were true, it's not right for you to be deprived of your home.
But,
Wait
Dad,
a minute. I want to say something. It's not right for us, for you and me, to be deprived of each other like this. We're father and son, aren't we? We're supposed to be a family. I don't like having to come here to see you. You know, catch you on a fly like this for a little visit. Johnny, I want to have something more than just visiting privileges with you. When are you coming home?
well, I'm going to stay with my Aunt Jane and Uncle George at least till the end of the summer.
At least? Well, you certainly don't expect to stay there after the summer is over, do you?
Well, I really don't know, Dad. I haven't made any plans yet. Well, look, I better get going. My lunch hour is almost over. They only give us an hour. And if I don't get back, I'll be docked some of my pay. You understand?
Yeah, I understand. Go on, run along.
I'll see you again, Dad.
Yeah, I'll see